Good evening and welcome to Story Time with Uncle Sampire. Tonight we have a nuanced tale about the military-industrial complex and its insatiable appetite for power and the economical benefits of war. I call it Feeding the M.I.C.
Once upon a time, in the aftermath of World War II, a new era was dawning. The United States had witnessed the devastating power of modern warfare and sought to secure their future through strength and preparedness. It was during this time that the seeds of the M.I.C. were sown. In 1961, President Dwight Eisenhower warned against the establishment of a M.I.C., raising concerns about its influence on government policy and spending. The M.I.C. emerged from a close relationship between the defense industry, the government, and the military. The government began contracting private companies to produce weapons and other military equipment. This fueled rapid growth in the defense industry, giving rise to a symbiotic relationship that flourished under government contracts. Over time, the M.I.C. became deeply entrenched in the fabric of society, exerting influence on political, economic, and social spheres. This relationship has grown stronger, with some arguing that the government now relies too heavily on the defense industry. Ties between defense contractors and lawmakers led to prioritizing profit over genuine national security needs, leading to a situation where the military's needs drive the growth of the defense industry, rather than the other way around. While the concept of profiting from conflict may seem morally troubling, the reality is that war often has economic ramifications that can benefit certain sectors of society, including the government and private industries. These industries thrive on government contracts that provide military aid and support to allies engaged in conflicts around the world. Destabilizing regions creates fertile ground for disputes and conflicts to emerge, whether through direct military action, covert operations, or diplomatic maneuvers. One such strategy is the practice of playing different nations against each other, leading to competition and friction between nations. Another is seeking to secure access to critical resources, markets, and trade routes around the world, exacerbating tensions between countries, promoting a cycle of endless war. During these times, defense spending typically increases significantly. This surge in military expenditures creates lucrative opportunities for defense contractors and arms races, as companies lobby for increased military spending to maintain their profits. It plays a central role in international affairs, generating revenue for defense companies and bolstering the nation's influence on the global stage. Unfortunately, due to the M.I.C.'s appetite for profit, it fails to recognize or simply overlooks the human cost of war and the ethical dilemmas associated with profiting from conflict. War inflicts immense suffering on civilians and soldiers alike, causing loss of life, displacement, and widespread devastation. The end.
I hope you found this tale entertaining and informative. In closing, I will leave with a quote from the former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger. "It may be dangerous to be America's enemy, but to be America's friend is fatal."